Raffle Nuke Page Guy channel. And as you currently see now on your screens, and you probably saw this by the name of the goddamn stream that you're watching, we're going to be playing a little bit of NHL 17 tonight. Just going to put a little bit and talk a little bit about the new trailer. The cover athlete was just dropped today, tonight actually, at the NHL Awards, along with the roster of the Vegas Golden Knights, so I figured might as well talk about it and show some NHL 17, which I'm probably going to be taken down again by EA. I did a gameplay of the World Cup of Hockey and they took it down, so just saying, I'm not expecting this to be up for a while. So, take a drink of soda. Let's get it going. So I'll be playing some games here, you know, while I talk about what was just announced tonight, what was just unveiled tonight, with the cover athlete being Mr. Connor McDavid. I was about to say Conor McGregor. Connor McDavid will be on the cover of NHL 18 next year, which is very good, especially with the tagline being the new generation, built for the new generation of the NHL, I guess they're calling it. If we're gonna be talking about Connor McDavid, might as well use the Edmonton Oilers. So yeah, it's the tagline is that it's built for the new generation of the NHL. EA Sports this year, all of their 18 editions, are announcing these special editions that are usually $20-30 over regular price, and when you pre-order that edition, you'll get it 4 days early. They're kind of taking a page out of 2K's book with the early weekend tip-off. So yeah, they're kind of taking a page out of that, but a lot of people like the aspect of getting it to play early. So EA has announced, you know, all these new additions for Man with Tom Brady on the cover. It's the GOAT edition. The one FIFA with Cristiano Ronaldo, it's the Ronaldo edition. And NHL has announced the Young Stars edition, which is the golden cover-esque with Connor McDavid. I don't get what's up with all these covers having guys celebrating now. They're not. It's like Patrice Bergeron in NHL 15 was the last guy where he was actually like skating or doing something. Since NHL 16, it's just a bunch of guys celebrating like a goal, and Taylor's celebrating the Stanley Cup win. So. Anyways, yeah, so NHL 18, what was shown, we had, first things first, they seem to have brought back some of the old creative deeks, especially towards the end of the trail. You see Connor McDavid doing the behind the in between the legs deke, that I remember fondly from NHL 06, playing NHL 6 a lot, and that deke was like the main deke that you could do. It's like you skate towards the goal, you hold like the right stick, and then you do the move. And it looked like really well done. Well, isn't that brought back some of those dekes by form? Oh, by some sort of way. It's really interesting to see how the gameplay allows you to do that. And Jesus Christ. It's interesting to see how the gameplay allows you to do that now in this game, in NHL 18. They also announced NHL 3-on-3s. I don't know if this is going to officially be the new All-Star game, or if they're still going to have, you know, the 5-on-5s, and the 3-on-3s just, it seems like a bit like a new arcade mode kind of deal. It's like play for fun, you know, the physics aren't real and all that, so it's definitely interesting to see how they do that. I feel like NHL should stop doing like these quick fun arcade modes. Like, I get the attraction of it, because it will attract a lot of players who, you know, find it too hard. Where I work at a video game place, I have a lot of customers, and I live in Quebec. We bleed the hockey games. NHL is the one thing we buy almost every year. And the main complaint I heard was that the games are too tough. Games have become too tough. It's like, I think they said like NHL 14, which NHL 14 I played on the PS3, that shit was tough. Again, I get the point that, you know, you guys don't want to play a game that's too tough. That's why I mostly stay away from the FIFA games, because I can't do like the special dribbles and stuff. But no, I just feel the NHL games still need to focus a lot on their gameplay engines and mechanics more than just focusing on the whole NHL arcade stuff. But then again, if that NHL 3-on-3s is actually going to be used for the All-Star game, and that was the primary way, that was the primary goal of adding it into the game, I'm way okay with that. Another aspect that was announced, I know, like they said, the ice is your creative platform or something. This is all coming from the NHL website, the EA Sports NHL website, which again I think is going back to, you know, the custom creative deeks. They're probably going to allow you to do like more creative, flashy things, since, you know, it's the younger generation now. And back angle. So, you know, and I figured we'll also add in new celebrations. Maybe they'll even have more custom celebrations for some players. For example, Patrick Lane is going to have like the stick swirl that he used a lot. So I also expect a lot of rookies to have OP overalls in next year's game. The next aspect that they talk about on the website is franchise mode. Of course, with this year's edition of the Vegas Golden Knights and the unveiling of the roster during the same NHL was unveiled McDavid as the cover athlete. It says that they will that you can now you have an expansion team and participate in an expansion draft, which is interesting. In NHL 17, you could take a team and relocate them, but you could not have an expansion. With the whole relocating system being something new from NHL 17 too, so a little bit interesting of how quick they've already added in expansions and all that. So I definitely hope also the Golden Knights are going to be in NHL 18. They showed gameplay in the trailer. They didn't show anything from Vegas, so who knows? Maybe they will be. Maybe they won't be in there. It's already been made official that the Adidas jerseys are going to be announced. Add these zeros are going to be in the game. At least that's what Connor McDavid is wearing on the cover. He's wearing the new home jersey for the Oilers, which probably resembles the jersey that the Oilers are wearing here in this game. Another breakaway. Anderson stopped it this time. Did he? No, he didn't. Drysdale had pokes hit him. So yeah, the games seems to focus a lot on the new NHL aspect of NHL. The trailer featured a lot of young players such as McDavid, Gaudreau, Austin Matthews, Marner. A lot of the younger players, Davidson from Montreal. You know, it seems to be something about young stars, you know, finally breaking through, being like the young stars edition, which is cool. You know, it's embracing the future, I guess. Like I said, I do think it's interesting how EA Sports has done this whole special edition things with like the Gold Edition, and that. At least I'm happy that on the Madden cover, when you pre-order Gold Edition, to give you a different cover, like instead of just it being Brady like wearing his helmet, it's like Brady yelling like his fucking ass off. So I think that's fun. NHL is the regular and gold covers is going to be the same. It's just the color, the gold color that changes. But it's nothing really special. So the pre-order, I think the GOAT bonus is going to have a lot of hockey Ultimate Team stuff. Probably some cards for the young rookies and probably something for McDavid, which, you know, makes sense. Yeah, trying to think what else. Thinking back to the trailer I just watched, you know, You had that was the Young Kid song that played during it, so it was obvious that it was going to be more made for the younger generation to represent the younger generation of the NHL, which is good. It takes a different creative stance, and it's kind of a change because of NHL 17 was cementing the legacy, so I guess it was more made for veteran players, while NHL 18 is for the new breed to make their mark. So right now, not much is announced. EA is always, step by step kind of when it comes to its, its releases, well, not its releases, but to unveiling features, a more in-depth trailer. Man, we've had one gameplay trailer and the long shot trailer. FIFA, I think they've showed the trailer when they unveiled Cristiano Ronaldo as the cover athlete.
And so this score is lopsided, and we will return
after we get to They also, I believe, announced. They also announced NBA Live. I forgot NBA Live was announced too. That one's not as big of a deal because the NBA Live series has been kind of disappointing. It's like NBA Live 10.
Second period about
since
to
2K kind of took over. Again, NBA Live 18 might not be bad. It's kind of weird how they added in that one trailer. But anyways, I don't even know who's going to be on the cover of NBA Live 18. So it's going to be interesting to see that one. I'm surprised they had like the King edition because they put LeBron on the cover. But hey. So, yeah, NHL 18. Might as well talk about what I'm expecting in the game in comparison to 17. I expect new graphics for the scoreboards and stuff, like from the NBC stuff. I expect newer things. I expect a change in commentary, maybe, or different options. I think NHL 18 took a page out of NBC 17 to show and have the option of choosing different broadcasts. For example, you had like two hybrids that they called them, or two presentation layouts, and they had the MLB Network one. So you could have like.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Outstanding save, difficult opportunity. Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
And you have a couple of the rest of them will be on just
the Maple Leafs have possession through the neutral zone.
Definitely NHL, because if you're going to be realistic, for example, not all Oilers games are going to be broadcast by NBC. I mean, Jesus Christ, they're an American broadcast channel. Busy broadcasting hockey games or fucking Edmonton Alberta, so I doubt that. They could maybe fix that or add something else, or I don't know. Play Montreal, put in fucking TV Asphalt, some stupid shit like that.
Great work with the pad.
Something I think that would be cool, and I know that's probably not going to happen.
Collected in the corner.
More, they've always, the last couple of years, they've made it like,
in behind with a great pressure
arenas to
into the
see
slot.
more
He scores!
authentic as possible,
3 straight goals,
which is good. But I think if you want to take another step, what you should do is add in authentic PR announcers. Every arena has like its own authentic PR guy. The guy on the system that announces, when someone scores a goal, the player and all that, because right now it's just always the same guy. Take a little drink here. No, I believe, again, I'm a Habs fan. The guy might show he speaks French, he speaks English, and his voice is one that you recognize. So, if you could add in that, maybe also add in an aspect taking a page from me out of the NBA, and add in kind of a pre-game segment where you have guys in the studio sitting.
Moving it to Komarov. Good hustle, won the race, beat the icing. Lets a shot go. Back in his defensive end to get it.
But maybe adding that, because the broadcasting on the presentation on NHL since NHL 15, it's kind of been the same. It hasn't really changed. Mike and Doc are getting a lot of the same lines, and after a while that shit got repetitive. I mean, I remember, I believe it was in NHL 16, I played, and sometimes the puck would end up over the boards into the crowd.
Toronto's continuing on through center ice.
When you play a game in Montreal and Doc or Mike says, oh, when the puck goes over the boards, a young girl from Schwinnigan caught it. In Montreal, Quebec, makes sense. In fucking Los Angeles, no thank you. How the fuck did she get to LA if she's from Schwinnigan? And how does he know she's from Schwinnigan? Is she wearing a Cadillac or something? I hope they fix the commentators, because EA has always done did a great job with Madden 17 and the broadcasters in there. With, Charles Godden, I think, was one of the guys, where it was getting updated week per week. Don't know if NHL could probably take a page out.
And still with it through the neutral zone. A shot deflected off the blocker. Pitching this one to Lucic. The Maple Leafs with possession up the wing. Dogged determination there by Larson. Moving along out of their own end. Shoots one. Oh, and he missed the net.
Right idea, but he just missed the net.
Riley's looking to make a play from his own end towards center. It's dumped in. The Oilers hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. And now it's directed to Pouliot. With a shot. He scores! Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
Toronto's almost out of options here, so they pull the goaltender hoping for a little jump start.
To Bozak. Point blast. Blockered away. The Oilers are skating it back in their own end. Gains the zone. Flings it. Save. He scores! Just before the period ends. The Oilers have built a tremendous lead. And also built some wonderful confidence. What will they say in the second intermission? Probably not much. 40 minutes have been played here, and still more to go. A well-deserved rest is at hand. Time to look at the shots on goal. 26 for Edmonton, and 9 for the Maple Leafs. Toronto suffering in net. Probably their whole team play needs to be re-examined during this intermission, but the goaltenders had a rough night. We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Oilers have had their way the first 40 minutes of play pretty much in every category possible, most importantly with this real comfortable lead. Do they sit on it or look to add to it here in the third?
Score!
This Be a Pro has become so stale and lenient. It's the same shit. So, past games, it's not even funny. They need to fix that. They need to add something new. They need to give you something else to do. Since, like, I think it was NHL 12, they started adding the whole, I think they took him out for NHL 16. They added the whole player choices, where it'd be like a text-based cutscene. It'd say like, your teammates plan to play a prank on another teammate. You have like 4 choices, which is like, help them do the prank, you know, tell your teammate, don't do nothing, or tell like the GM.
To the crease.
So, you know, those were like the biggest moments that you had in those playthroughs. Besides that, you didn't do much else. Alright, I kinda have to quit this game. It's getting too easy. and I'm kind of feeling bad for Toronto. So, you know, fix your pro mode. The menus, you know, for NHL 17 are pretty well done. You have every menu that you want. It's usually written what the fucking game mode is and all that. So, yeah. All right, let's play another quick game here. This is not gonna last like 2 hours, so if you're expecting like a 4-hour breakdown of NHL's 18th trailer, again, sorry to disappoint. And again, this video might not be there for long, so enjoy it while you can. Don't go Montreal. I keep going I think we'll keep going the young players thing. Might as well go with Jack Eichel from Buffalo Sabres. And they're gonna play the they're gonna play the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, speaking of Buffalo, as I'm playing with them, something that NEA has done well, and if another situation occurs, I hope they keep doing this, is when an arena, it happens often where an arena will be forced to change names expiring contracts with sponsors, or a company being bought out by another sponsor, so they put their name on the building instead. And see, Buffalo, they did it well, because during the beginning of the game would be the first Niagara Center, but when an update came out, they would change it to the KeyBank Center.
I think about the French connection.
And with Pittsburgh, they did it too when Pittsburgh went from the Consol Energy Center to the PPG Paints Arena. But they only did like half of it. Like they put it like in game and on the ice and on the Timetron, but on everything else that like shows where that the name of the arena, it's Energy Center. So hopefully they fix that, and hopefully if they have to update it, they do a complete update and not just like some fucking half update like they did for Pittsburgh's arena. So here we go, playing in Buffalo, New York. Jack Eichel's not on the ice, man. That's interesting. Same goes. So yeah, EA I don't mind EA keeps doing these updates. It's actually good that they do. So it keeps the game somewhat still, authentic and fresh. And EA has always been known for updating the jerseys. I remember back was it still NHL 08 or 07 when you had the game and you wanted the Reebok Edge jerseys, you had to enter a code, which when you find like online, it was like almost like a cheat code, and that's how you got all the new jerseys. It was like a code.
Gains the blue line.
It was a cheap way, but at least you had them. Ah, son of a bitch. God damn you.
Tampa Bay's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period.
Damn ya.
A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Puck is thrown to John.
I do hope also something else that they changed is I know in NHL 16 franchise mode they added in the ability to meet your players and talk to them, and each player would have like a specific personality. Like one player would be laid back, one player could be ultra, like, I don't know if I could say into it, but he'd be like very aggressive and very
moved up the side by Foligno.
If he wasn't happy, he'd be very vocal about it. I hope that more of these traits actually fit a lot of the players. Like the players are more realistic in their attitudes. And I hope these things actually play a bigger part. They're not just there, like if a player's like really not happy, he'll underperform, and he'll have to sit down and talk with him. So, they'll like show you like sitting down and talk with him. Like I don't want like a cutscene. I just want the personalities play a bigger role in the outcome of a game or even of your season. If all your players are upset because you're not taking care of your team, let them not perform, or else then they'll send you a message saying something wrong with your team, Bubba. Well, I think through NHL 7, because I played a lot of franchise modes, I do one like for every kind of team, depends how I feel. And right now I have 2 running, one with Montreal, one with St. Louis. Hopefully I'll end one of those 2 before NHL 18 comes out. So, yeah. Anything else I feel that they should change or that they should add? Not really, there's nothing that I think that should change. Like I said, NHL 17 was a good game. It has a good release. It still needs its fixer-uppers. Every game does. It's rare that you'll end up with a perfect game, and if you find a perfect game that's 110% perfect, call me. So yeah. So I'm probably just going to finish this video.
Turned away. Drives to the crease. He's gone.
Kind of give you my thoughts on NHL 17 and NHL 18. So make sure to check it out. NHL 18's brand new trailer, the cover art. Congratulations again to Connor McDavid for being the cover athlete of NHL 18. If you're an NHL fan, if you enjoy the hockey, leave your thoughts in the box below. Make sure to like and make sure to subscribe to the Raffalo Duke Page Guy channel. With that being said, I wish y'all a very good night. Because it's fucking like midnight here.